It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is what Ron Paul says. FAUCI caused 7 million people to die. We've caught him red-handed. He won't get away. Okay, so, at the end of the day, man, we know that these Edomites are the devil, they're the wicked, that the scriptures speak of. The whole reason why the world is in mourning, people are rioting, people are crying, they're sad, they're confused, they don't know what to demand from their own governments anymore. It's because Esau is in rulership. So it says here that Senator Ron Paul asserted Thursday that Anthony Fauci is directly responsible for funding dangerous research that likely killed millions of people, and he won't get away with it. Okay, and this really don't come as a surprise. Okay, they've been doing this for years, for decades. They've been funding secret underground labs where they manufacture and create all these deadly viruses. Okay, and a matter of fact, I believe it was 3 to 4 months ago, some information came out over the web that the United States was funding a secret laboratory that was being used for creating deadly viruses down in Ukraine. Okay, so now this whole thing with Fauci and these viruses, it's nothing new, man. And at the end of the day, Ron Paul is still working for the same people that Fauci is working with, the so-called elites, which are the heads of the Illuminati. Likely there is no public health figure who has made a greater error in judgment than Dr. Fauci, Paul declared in a Fox News appearance, adding the error of judgment was to fund gain of function research in a totalitarian country. Fauci funded research that allowed them to create super viruses that in all likelihood leaked into the public and caused 7 million people to die, Paul declared. Okay, and super viruses don't just leak into the public. They have to be released into the public. Because in all actuality, in these secret underground labs, these viruses are secured. They're in a tight, secured area. So deadly viruses that's capable of killing a whole, they don't just get released out into the public. I mean, they don't just leak into the public. They have to be released into the public. So in all actuality, I believe these pestilences was released into the public on purpose. And they're openly telling you people what the government is doing here. And yeah, y'all still think, this is a game. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. Let's do this. Okay. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and what? Pestilences. A pestilence is a virus, a disease. There shall be pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You see that? 7 million people have perished from a deadly virus that got released into the public. By the end of the day, it's really judgment coming from the Heavenly Father through His Son using the left hand side, which the left hand side is Esau, Edom. Behold, 2nd Esdras 15:5. Behold, save the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The Lord said He would bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. And pestilence, because a pestilence is a plague. Okay, so the Lord said that He would bring pestilence upon the earth. Okay, let's type in pestilence. See what comes up here. Pestilence in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, 2nd Esdras chapter 7 verse 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. So I just read it right there. He that is in the city, because well, where do people live at in these modern day ages? They live in these urban areas, which are these cities. So anybody that's in the city is going to perish by famine and by pestilence. You see that? You know, and the Lord is also going to smite our people with pestilence. Okay, 1 Chronicles 21 verse 14. So the Lord sent pestilence upon Israel, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men, which the number 7 is a representation of completion, a complete amount of men. So it could have been over 1 million that perished that day, but the Lord is going to do it all over again. Okay, Jeremiah 21 verse 6. And I will smite the inhabitants of this city, both man and beast, they shall die of great pestilence. And what do you think a deadly virus is? That's a great pestilence. Matter of fact, I think it would be a smart idea to save some of these. But I gotta I have to sign in, so let's just go back for now. Okay. Okay, Psalms chapter 78 verse 50. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence. Okay, so the Lord is going to give these people over to the pestilence. Okay, Jeremiah 44 and 13. For I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem by the sword, by famine, and by the pestilence. Okay, America is modern day Egypt. That's presuming to the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. Okay, Revelation chapter 11 verse 8. Okay, so So America, which is that great city, which is Babylon, which America is Babylon, is also called Sodom and Egypt. So the Lord said that He's going to smite Egypt. Okay? He's going to smite Egypt with plagues and with pestilence and famine. See, now therefore, now certainly that ye. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 42 verse 22. It says, now therefore know certainly that ye shall die by the sword and by famine and by the pestilence in the place whither ye desire to go and to sojourn. Okay, so and this is really pertaining to our people, the Israelites, because the Lord is angry with our people and with their iniquities. So the Heavenly Father Yahweh, through His Son Yahushai, they're about to bring mass death on this planet, and He's going to use the Edomites to do it. He's going to use the Edomites to do it, because this man is as death, like it tells you in Habakkuk 2 and 5, and he cannot be satisfied. Okay, he even looked like death. Let's see. I don't know the exact verse. Oh, beautiful. The Lord led me right to it. What do Yahweh? What do Yahweh Shai? Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So, the pestilences that the Lord brought on ancient Egypt, He's going to allow Esau to unleash them on this new Egypt. You see? So yeah, I just wanted to do a video on this. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. It's on to the next one.